Hello YouTube. So today I'm going to unbox the Inked Goddess Creations box. This is a monthly subscription box that costs about $30 a month, and that includes shipping and handling. The theme is primarily spiritual items, so you get candles, tea, incense, resin. Sometimes there's little spell guidance things and some crafts and stuff. It's a nice little box, and the quality is really good. I do kind of want to preface a lot of this with the fact that, one, I am sick, so I'm kind of short of breath right now and having some kind of respiratory yuck. And also, my roommate has gotten a new video game that they are playing above me, and it's a little bit loud. So if any of that is being picked up on this audio, I apologize, but I can't do anything about it. But yeah, so here's the box. I'm also sucking on a cough drop, so sorry if that's kind of bothersome. So the box has monthly themes, as most subscription boxes do. The first one I got was a mermaid themed box, which I love mermaids, and I had been hunting for a mermaid subscription box because I found one, but it ended up being horrible. And I came across this, and so I've been actually getting it since May, and I think the only time I dropped it was during the holidays when I got their advent calendar, which I highly recommend. And then I picked it back up with a 6-month subscription because it's just a lot of really good stuff, and it's things I'll use. So yeah, definitely recommend it. This month's theme is Divine Egypt. The magic and energy of ancient Egypt has intrigued and inspired people for thousands of years. March's Inked Goddess Creations box explores the powerful symbolism and spirituality of this dynastic period. And then here's their social media. I'm not sure if it's focusing very well. Admittedly, I've already broken into this because I wanted to check things out when I got it. But I have not smelled anything yet, so not that you can smell it on the other side of the screen, but I'll do my best. So this is Egyptian temple herb and resin incense. This herbal blend is for purification, intense worship, and ancient magic. It contains frankincense, myrrh, juniper, pine, cinnamon, honey, cardamom, fragrance oil. Use a very small amount if burned on a charcoal disc. Burn in a well-ventilated area. I really like frankincense and myrrh and pine and cinnamon, so I think I'll like this. Ooh, that is strong. The pine definitely stands out, I think. It kind of puts me in the mind of like standing right underneath a pine tree. Or like when you rub your hands over the pine needles and then you can smell them, and it's great. It's that strong. And this comes in, I think it's a glass bottle. It's really warm right now, so I don't know if it's just from me holding it. But yeah, if this is not glass, it is a very hard quality plastic. And there is a candle in the box each month. Unfortunately, I can't burn a lot of candles. The only candles that don't give me a headache when I burn them are soy or beeswax, and I haven't quite figured out why that is. But if it's paraffin or I think these might actually be coconut base, I can't burn them. I've tried, and these candles do smell wonderful, but I can't use them. So I give these to my friends a lot, and they really like them. And here is a spray. So if you go to the Inked Goddess website, they sell a lot of stuff like outside of the box, and they have this spray collection that's just amazing. I've ordered several of them. So I'm really impressed with their spray. So this is just in a plastic bottle, and it is called Egyptian Magic. It's a blend of myrrh, honey, and cinnamon to invoke ancient power. Shake well before each use. Contains distilled water, myrrh and cinnamon essential oil, fragrance oil, and discontinue if irritation occurs. That's really good. It smells like fresh flowers to me. Yeah, I think like frankincense and myrrh are actually like more type of woody spice, but it definitely has like a floral scent to it. But I love it still. I really like woody scents, but I like really natural floral scents, like having a fresh bouquet in your face versus like something that's quite obviously scented. This is a little scarab charm, and it has some little beads or some gemstones on it. Oops. Oh, nice. So there's a little piece of papyrus in here, which is really cool. This contains information about Isis, the goddess, not the bad guys. It says, Isis is one of the most widely worshipped goddesses of the ancient world. Her worship began in the period known as the Late Old Kingdom in Egypt, and it was spread throughout the classical world by the Romans and the Greeks. Much of her mythology was merged with that of the Virgin Mary by the early church as well, and the figure of the Virgin Mary. She continues to be widely worshipped and loved by modern pagans. The name Isis means throne, and one of her crowns is throne-shaped. She is a sovereignty goddess who acts as divine mother to the pharaoh. And I remember from art history courses that there was a lot of mention of how these kinds of statues of Isis were replicated in statues of Mary and Jesus, where they were holding him as a baby, which, I mean, there's not many other ways you're going to pose a baby with a mother, but when you're looking at ancient art, that's something significant. Next one we have is thought. I'm not going to read all of these right now because I don't know how much space I have on my phone, which is what I'm recording on. So I'll just read the first paragraph. Thought is an ancient Egyptian god whose associations include knowledge, the moon, measurement, wisdom, the alphabet, records, thought, intelligence, meditation, the mind, logic, reasoning, reading, hieroglyphics, magic, secrets, scribes, writing, arbitration, and judging the dead. I will say, I do kind of have a little bit of love for thought because my favorite deity is Hermes of the Greek pantheon, and there's a lot of, I'm blanking on the term right now, syncretism? Is that the right word? A lot of similarities between Thought and Hermes, and there's even like versions where they've been like merged into one entity. But really versatile energy that they got. And then this is a hieroglyphic transliteration chart. I've actually done some artwork for my brother based on the Egyptian hieroglyphs. I have a necklace that has J, T, and R. I can't remember the exact word, the T and the R, but the snake is over top of them, and it's a prayer or kind of honorary that's commonly found in the spells for Isis that are written on tombs as a way for promising like a happy eternal life for whoever is entombed within. And this is about the scarab. As you roll the sun from east to west across the sky, promising rebirth with each dawn, as you emerge from waste, discover your wings and fly away towards your true existence. As your hard shell protects you from harm, scarab, guide me in the eternal cycles of death and resurrection. As I find my way and my wings and my strength and fly forward like the sun rolling across the sky. This is really nice. I like all of the little paper things that came with this one. There's so many. And then this last item. So this is lapis lazuli. If I'm mispronouncing that, my bad. But that's really cool. I know lapis is a really significant stone in ancient Egypt, and it's also one that a lot of people like to fake. Like they try to give people sodalite because like, sodalite has these kind of white markings in it in the blue. But the way to tell them apart, and again, I don't know if this is showing up well on camera. Oh, this up close stuff is just not coming in. But anyway, genuine lapis will have gold flecks in it, and this does have those gold flecks in it. So this is a really nice gem to receive in the box. I have a piece that's about like this big, but it doesn't have the white band in it, and I think that's really nice. We have these two cards. This is it says perform your own Egyptian personal power ritual. And this is the magical musing of the month. The staple of the ancient Egyptian diet was beer, drank by both adults and children. Ancient Egyptian beer was more nutritious and sweeter than the beer of today, with a lower alcohol content. Beer was also used as offerings to the deities, as medicine, and as payment for daily labor. Beer was definitely a major part of the ancient Egyptian way of life. I don't drink beer or alcohol, but that's fun to know. And this is a sneak peek at the theme for next month, which I am really excited about. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it says Storm Witch. And so every box comes with 2 pieces of tissue paper, and I always save the tissue paper to wrap gifts for the holidays. And I wrapped pretty much all of my Christmas gifts with the tissue paper from these boxes. So yeah, that is the Inked Goddess Creations box. And a very sloppy video about it. I appreciate anyone who has bared with me through this, because I just have so much going on that I can't settle down enough right now to make a really kick-ass video. But I still want to put something out because I got this in the mail and I was really impressed with this one and wanted to share it with everyone in case they are also impressed with it and want to check it out themselves. So that is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.